What's up, Primal Gang? This video was sponsored by me working at my job. I thought I'm going to make a video about this comment. Do you believe there is such a thing as a dream job? Yes, there is such a thing as a dream job. First of all, you need to be passionate about something or have a hobby that you really like doing. Like, let's say you want to do BMX competitions, or you want to do mountain bike races, organize them. Or let's say you like drawing and you want your art to be displayed in museums, and you want rich people to buy your art at high price. The thing about these things is that you either have big competition, or people are just not going to appreciate it as much to be able to make it able for you to make a living out of that. So yeah, for those type of things, you're going to need money, you're going to need connections, you're going to need time, because sometimes you have to put more work into that than in an actual job. And the question is, are you really willing to put that much work in? Because if you do, then yeah, there is a chance that you're going to succeed. Just know that usually there's no big demand for those type of things. And if there is no demand, then also it's going to be really hard to sell it. I'm talking about doing it full time, without having a part-time job or whatever. But you can have a part-time job, and part-time job pays for the bills. And the other thing is just like a way to increase your income somehow. And you also like to do it because it's your dream job, right? It also depends on where you live, because in some countries just selling art and make a living out of it, it's not going to be easy. For me right now, an ideal job would be to have my own animals and have my own land, and to have enough animals for me to eat, and also have enough animals for me to sell, sell meat, eggs. I honestly don't know how realistic is that and how many animals I need to survive, but I would find it out if I would have the chance to experience it in the first place. Anyway, if you have a hobby or a passion, you should really ask yourself is that what you really want to do? Because when you're going to do that for 8-10 hours per day, is it still going to be fun? Are you willing to do anything to smash your competition, or to team up with your competition and work together maybe? Yeah, this is up to you. Anyway, when it comes to getting a normal job, there are things to consider to make it less difficult for yourself. For me, for example, I can't stand it when a boss is standing there, a boss or a manager is standing there and just watching what I'm doing and is ready to pick on me. So I can't stand it, and I can't stand it, and I'm not putting up with that type of behavior. And even if I do it right, they have something to say. Yeah, I don't like that. There are many jobs where you're just left alone. Don't get me wrong, there are still standards and you still need to get the job done. You can't just sit around and get paid, because yeah, I know that would be nice, but that's not how it is. Anyway, this is just me. I prefer working in silence without a nagging boss or a nagging manager. The other thing that is important to me is, let's say I have something to take care of during work, and I can just ask my boss that hey, I need to get this done and I'm gonna be out for an hour. And they're going to be yeah, okay, no worries. It's important to have a sense of feeling of freedom, that you're not just locked in there and you just have to work and work and work. Or not having a bathroom break or whatever. That's also let's say you're hungry or whatever, and you can't have a break and just eat, or just go to the toilet if you have to. Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. I have never experienced such jobs, but I know that some people have. One time I used to have a job where I put up with bad behavior, but only because I wasn't taking that boss seriously. I was doing a perfect job, 99% perfect job, and he was still picking on me, but I wasn't taking him seriously, but because I just looked at him and I thought that, yeah, I can't take seriously this guy. and I know he's not going to fire me. But the only reason why I put up with it is because the income was very good, and it was really secure, and it was secure income every month, and off days were paid. So yeah, that was pretty nice. But as soon as better job showed up for me, I just quit, and they literally started crying after me, and they told me to rethink it and to not leave. And the boss told me that he's sorry about how they behaved with me, about how he behaved with me, because the others were nice and everything. So basically he admitted that it was all his fault and not mine. But I knew it all along that I'm doing everything perfectly fine, and it's never a good idea to tell them the truth that why you're quitting. Just say that you're tired and you can't handle this much work or something, because that's far better than telling them that, hey, the payment is not enough, blah blah blah, and you either give me more money or I leave. Like that's not going to be ending in like a good way. And this boss ended up being like one of my best friends back then after I quit, because he offered me like really good things. So yeah, he wasn't like such a bad boss after all. He just had like a stressful life just to keep up with things, and I guess he was just getting angry on the small things. But yeah, I kind of saw that, and that's why I wasn't taking him seriously, and I wasn't taking it personally. And I was happy to pick up the nice income every month. And yeah, recently I've been on some live stream on TikTok with some Gotis fanboys. I know one of them was a Gotis fanboy, and the others seemed as well. One of them was like Arminas or whatever. He makes like lots of Gotis short videos. The other was some British guy, and the other was like a Swedish guy. And they criticized my accent. And they were like, can you not use your accent, bro? And I told them, hey, I'm from Eastern Europe. Yeah, cause they always have to say something about everything. Everything, persze, asszecsmeker vagy, ember, Erdély, Puriszka, kenyér, bunkó, szalonna, Cartier, lángos, zakuszka, kukorica, derce, megszentségteleníthetetlenséges kérdéseitekért, zsíros kenyér. So yeah, and they were just talking about how they don't want to get like a slave job, you know, the usual things that Gotis recommends. And I just told them that the reality is that every job that offers you money, the reason why it offers you money, it's because nobody would do it for free, at least in the long term. Because who is willing to waste their time like 8 hours per day for absolutely free, or more than 8 hours, depends. And they were like, oh, you sound really motivating, bro. Yeah, whatever that means. I just offered like a daily dose of reality, because if they would get their not so slave job or whatever that they think, and it's nothing wrong with that. I had jobs where I wasn't looking at it like it's just something that pays the bill. I was really felt like I'm on a mission there, and that task, it needs to be get done right now and as soon as possible, because I felt like it's something important and it was fun. But the chances are, if I would have won the lottery, is that I would have quit that job and yeah, just do whatever I wanted to. So yeah, there you have it. There's the video. Thanks for listening.